Hare Krishna. What is development and what is developing nation, really developed country? How do you define it? One person, if somebody comes to Tirupati, I know many of you know where is Tirupati. Tirupati is the biggest pilgrimage in the whole planet, where lakhs of people go to take the darshan, the view of the Supreme Lord Venkateshwara Swami. So, if a person goes to Tirupati, say for example, somebody has come from America and he goes to Tirupati and he say he has come from New York in America, right? And he goes to Tirupati and says, hey, Tirupati is not a developed city. You see New York, there are so many skyscrapers, there's so many nice buildings. What is there in Tirupati? I think Tirupati has to develop. What would be your answer? You will feel really is a dumb fellow, right? Why? Because the purpose of Tirupati is different. The purpose of New York is different. The purpose of New York is materialistic life. The purpose of Tirupati is spiritual awakening, right? God has appeared there and He is awakening all of us that this is not the place where you're supposed to live. Spiritual world is there where we're supposed to go. And to practice such kind of spiritual culture, we need a holy place, and that place is called Tirupati. And like that, there are many places: Prayagraj, Rameshwaram, Dwaraka, Mathura, Vrindavan. So many Barsana, so many spiritual. Why? What is India special for? Bharat we call is special for spiritual awakening. God has appeared in many places, in many ways, in many times. Time immemorial is appearing again and again. You cannot compare this country with any other country on the planet. Just like you're comparing Tirupati to New York City, which is dumb thinking. Don't try to see the development of India comparing it to the development of America. India is the spiritual light of the whole planet, right? That you understand. And if you don't maintain this, save the spiritual culture within India, then the world will be bereft of any spirituality. We'll be completely reduced to materialistic life, which will not give us any happiness. Real happiness is where we are understanding God, understanding God's nature, trying to live with that nature. Like you see, this is a mango plant. So many nice. Just the season has started. So many mangoes are going to come. Who created this? Your laboratory created this. Artificial intelligence created this. Ask any artificial geek to go and create one mango in his life. He can't. He cannot, because this is the intelligence of God. This awakening, this kind of environment, this kind of knowledge is where we get, and where we get it from? Bharat, India, right? I am an Indian. I am proud to be an Indian, because this is the knowledge that my ancestors have passed on in the form of Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, Vedas, Itihasas, Puranas, right? So many literature, so many great acharyas, Ramanujacharya, Shankaracharya, Madhvacharya, Srila Prabhupada, right? And so many great acharyas who walked on this planet, who have told one thing: don't live like an animal. Materialistic life is not the conclusion. Spiritual life is very important, and we have to learn to come closer to nature and try to live a simple life and think high, so that we can live a purposeful life. So my dear friends, development is not about materialistic things. You keep increasing facilities, there is no end to it, right? There is no end to it. People become crazy. Recently somebody was saying they have created a knife to cut fruits which is more than $3,500, which is like, I don't know how to calculate, maybe more than 3 lakh rupees, right? For what? To cut. What is the specialty of the knife? It vibrates and it can charge the knife and it can cut 50% less effort. You really think cutting vegetable is such a big deal that you have to invent something like that? This is called materialistic life, where we keep developing things which are really not needed, which will make us even more a servant of facilities and comforts, and we can't live a natural life. See, I also work in a company, but I make it a point. I come close to the nature. I embrace these trees. I planted this tree. Now it is so big, it will give 500 mangoes. My family will get 500 mangoes from each one of these trees, and I can even distribute these mangoes to others. You know what I'm saying? So please invest some time on spiritual life, and that is real development in life. Don't just keep falling for this materialistic comforts and materialistic ideas and materialistic life. Hare Krishna.